welcome back. This week I am beyond excited because I got to work with a company that I absolutely adore, and that company is I Heart Geckos. If you've been watching my videos for a little while, you know that Dexter's tank, which I talk about all the time, came from I Heart Geckos along with his feeding ledge, and I just love what they do. So I was super excited to be talking back and forth with them, and one thing led to another, and they sent me a tank that is brand new. They're just now starting to make these. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. So we're going to unbox that, we're going to review it. If you notice, there's going to be two videos up today. That is this video and a step-by-step instruction guide on how to set this tank up if you guys decide to order it. So let's get started. So what's really awesome about this tank is that they ship flat. So instead of trying to ship a full-size tank, which is costly and the tanks are obviously fragile and it's just a whole mess of problems, it ships like this, and that makes everything so much easier for everyone. You don't have to worry about getting a tank in the mail and one of the sides be broken out or whatever. You get it in pieces in a box, just like this. So let's go ahead and open this box up and see what's inside. I obviously have not opened it at all, so let's see. So first thing on top of the box here, we have little tools.
So I was going to do an actual piece-by-piece unboxing of this enclosure, and then I realized that unboxing would literally be me just pulling panels out of a box. So instead I decided to speed through all of this and also show you a very sped up version of me putting the tank together as well. And then at the end of this video, I will show you me setting up Dexter's new tank.
First impressions, that was super easy to set up. It only took me about 20 minutes. I did have to have my husband come in at the end to kind of line everything up and kind of push them together for me because, like I said in my last video, I have the weakest arms that I have ever seen on a human in my entire life. But yeah, it was super easy. It feels really sturdy. I do plan on going back in around the edges and sealing with silicone because, like I said, I am going to do a bioactive setup in the tank and I don't want it to leak or anything. But I am very impressed with how easy that was. So in the video, I did show that there are different tops for this, which is really cool. If you remember in Dexter's tank, I kind of had to do a makeshift hanging of a light in there to give him his grow light. But now there are different tops that you can put on. So I can just set the light right on top and he will get his light. This tank also has an insane amount of ventilation, which my last one did not have. I never had any problems with mold or anything in my last one, but I definitely won't now. But overall, guys, the quality of this tank feels amazing. I actually like it better than Dexter's tank. I'm actually going to move my Gargo Gecko, whose birthday is today. He is 1 year old today. He will be getting a bigger tank, and of course I'll probably fill my little one with something, so we'll see what I'll put in there.
So let's set this tank up for Dexter. Originally this was going to be Goliath's tank, but I decided that Dexter's tank actually needed a thorough cleaning, so Goliath will just get Dexter's old one. So if you look here, I've already sealed the bottom with silicone and I've also already let it air out. If you seal the bottom of your tank with silicone, you need to let it air out to be safe for your animal. And then we're just going to take a bag of false bottom from Josh's Frogs and spread that out on the bottom of the tank as a drainage layer. It's very important that you have a drainage layer in your bioactive tank so that your substrate doesn't flood and kill your plants. Next, we're going to use some kind of substrate barrier to separate our substrate from our drainage layer. You can use mesh screen, weed block, or this is a substrate barrier from Josh's Frogs. Then we're just going to take this bag of ABG mix and make sure that it is mixed evenly, and we're going to go ahead and dump that in the tank as well. I also like to use some kind of reptile safe soil to go over the ABG mix just to ensure that my animal isn't going to ingest that charcoal or anything. And now I'm just adding a bunch of plants into the tank to make it look nice and full. I also added in sphagnum moss to help with humidity. Then I add in some dwarf isopods and springtails, and they're going to be what clean up the tank. I also sprinkled in some of this Spring to Life, which is basically just nutritional yeast to feed the springtails and isopods in the beginning. And then I just added a decent layer of leaf litter on top to give the springtails and isopods somewhere to hide and to keep their numbers up, and that's it. And now Dexter can just enjoy his new tank. The whole reason that I decided to redo his tank as opposed to the gargoyle geckos is because Dexter's plants all died. I'm not sure what happened, but I decided I would try again and see if it'll work out this time.
These tanks will be coming out very soon. I think when I release this video, they will be releasing the tanks at about the same time. So head on over to their website, iheartgeckos.com, and you can get this tank. They also have a slew of conversion kits and reptile ledges. They have boxes that you can use as moist hides or lay boxes. They have so many supplies there for your geckos. And yeah, I will leave their link in the description below. And once you get your tank, you can watch my other video and watch step by step how to set that up, because this video was just kind of fast forward me setting it up really fast. I did want to throw in a quick disclaimer. I'm not being paid by this company. I'm just doing it because I really like this company and I wanted to show you guys this amazing product so that you could get tanks to your house instead of always having to just go to reptile shows. They can now be sent to your house stress-free. But yeah, another giant thank you to I Heart Geckos for sending me this tank and letting me film your instruction video. That is absolutely amazing and awesome. Thank you guys. As always, if you're not already following me on Instagram, you can follow me over there at l.622, where I post pictures and videos of my animals throughout the week. If you guys order this tank from iheartgeckos.com, send me pictures on Instagram of how your tank looks, and I'll definitely show those in a future video, just like I always do my Instagram shout outs. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. I put out new videos every single Sunday, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.